Today in my outdoor kitchen I show you how to make an 18th century cherry pie. A very easy recipe, everyone can do this at home too. And the recipe came from the cookbook The Art of Cookery von Hannah Glasse. My most famous video, the meat, is from the same outdoor cookbook, and this cookbook came several times and they added a lot of recipe time by time. And I think the cherry pie came more like 747 in this cookbook after my research. And the recipe sounds like to make a cherry pie. Make a good crust, lay a little round the side of your dish. Throw sugar on the bottom and lay your fruit and sugar at top. A few red currants does well with them. Put on your lid and bake them in a slack oven. Make a plum pie in the same way in the gooseberry pie. It sounds very easy, let's go. In the first step, I prepare the cherries. It is not written in the recipe that you need to stone them. You can also make the cherry pie with the stones, but the other thing is you can take them out, and my kids, they want to eat the cake today. They prefer to eat without stones, and this is what I do. And also the stones are stuff that was usable back then in the 18th century. This is why I collect them, and later I put them on the crust. The ants will come and eat the cherry flesh from the stone, and they are clean in 1 week. And then I will collect all the stones again, dry them and store them, and in the later video I will show what I can do with all the stones. Now comes the dough in the dish. This is a very easy pie crust from the 18th century, how I showed this in an own video how to do this. To remember, 6 ounces of butter to 12 ounces of flour with a little bit salt and some teaspoons of water. Mix together until it is a good dough. I make sure the crust is good in the dish and I cut off what is too much. Then the first layer is sugar. I use grounded sugar, but normal sugar function also. On top of the sugar came the stoneless cherries. And after the cherries, sugar again. And on the end come crust on top again. I make sure that it's very close everywhere. Now smithing the vending hole, I cut them in. With the leftover dough I make some decorations for the pie that they look more beautiful on the end. I have decided to make leaves because this is very easy. And I lay the finished leaves on the top of the pie. Now the finished pie needs to go in the oven. Until today I have no oven in this garden, and this is why I use a Dutch oven. And I have prepared already something. I use coal. Why? It is very hard to control the temperature with fire really well. And I have not enough experience, but I want to have a good cake on the end of the day. And this is why I use coal. And by using a Dutch oven, it is more like the hull, the 1/3 of the coal need under the Dutch oven and 2/3 on top. This is what I do now, that I have a good amount of heat. in the oven on the end. The cake is finished. It was over 1 hour and now they need to cool down. And for this I take my kitchen clothes, I have one, and put them on top because I'm outside, that they can cool down. Yes, there is a lot of fluid in the cake, and I think it is because I stoned the cherry. But it is a really tasty for this. The flavor of the cherries come through, and the cherries are very soft. Perfect. Sweet, not too sweet. This was what I think, maybe the cake is too sweet with so much sugar, but it's perfect. And then the crust. The crust is so tasteful together. I think what I'm missing is cream. And there is a lot of historical cream recipes, not just cream with lemon peel, with orange flour, with strawberries. I will do one day something of this on this YouTube channel. And this will be a perfect part through this dish. And I think you can try it at home. It's very easy. But what I have also done, and this is more easy, is really creamy pancakes. You see this in this video. A really nice recipe. Try it out and we see you in the next video. See you soon.